For the Tangent on Veritas Catholic Network, I'm Father Sam Kachuba with your daily gospel reflection. Today we celebrate the feast of Our Lady of Sorrows. On this feast day, we're reading from Luke chapter 2, verses 33 through 35. In this gospel, Simeon, having received the child Jesus in the temple, now prophesies. And he speaks over Mary, and he says, "You too, a sword shall pierce. Your heart will be pierced by a sword." Perhaps not that literal sword like the spear that is driven into the side of Christ on the cross, but rather her heart too would be pierced, for Mary would share in the sufferings of her son. Mary, as only a mother can, would see and understand all of his sufferings. Mary would share in that suffering. Why? So that she could draw others to Christ. We also read today that great sequence, the Stabat Mater. At the cross, her station keeping, stood the mournful mother weeping. Mary, who is at the cross. We sing this every time we pray the Stations of the Cross. And today we can recite this, we could sing this beautiful hymn, remembering Mary who accompanies Jesus in his troubles and in his sufferings. Mary then becomes the model for us, not just of one to have her heart pierced, to be brokenhearted, to be upset, to be sad, to suffer, but rather to walk with Christ in his suffering. We often think about how Jesus is with us in our suffering, how Jesus understands our suffering too, and how Jesus, therefore, as he takes up his cross, is reminding us that our cross is a sharing in his cross. But there's this other piece where Mary was not suffering otherwise. Mary didn't have some terrible disease or any other difficulty. Rather, Mary, in that total gift that she makes of herself to God, accompanies her son, and she invites us to do the same thing, to walk with Jesus in his suffering, to alleviate the suffering of Christ in whatever way we can as we meet him, as we find him present in the poorest of the poor, in the people around us. Today we are invited by Mary, Our Lady of Sorrows, to accompany Jesus as he carries his cross for us.